Hey guys and gals, Homestead Prepper. I'm having a little car trouble right now. I went up to Sam's, me and my wife went up to Sam's to get some stuff, and we come out there, and I was waiting for someone to actually pull through, and then I put it up in park, and I went to put it in drive. It just felt all loose and it didn't work. So we were going to call the wrecker, but I took this front cover off here. There's just a screw here and a screw there, and there's a metal plate that goes on here. You see it's got a couple bolts. That is the plate. Comes off really easy. And I got to looking around, and this is what I saw. I saw this loose like this. So what I did is I just put that on there like that, and that was enough to get me home now. And I need to do more of a permanent repair. Now, I could go up to the dealer and I could, buy that part, which I don't know what it is, if it's just a C-clip or something. I have no idea. It could be $30 or $40, or it could be $1. I don't know. But I'm just going to make more of a permanent repair, because whatever was on here didn't hold up, and I didn't see anything down in here. So what I'm doing is I took that drill right there, and you can see right there, I've drilled a hole there. So I'm going to put a washer. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put a washer over that and a cotter key, and that should be a long permanent repair. Anyway, hopefully it'll outlast the truck. So okay, well let's finish getting that drilled out. Got some more drill bits here, make it a little bit bigger, and get this thing fixed. Alright, got it through. Okay guys, I do not happen to have a cotter key with me at this time, so I'm going to improvise one with this as a piece of number 12 solid copper. So we're going to do that, and I've got some washers here. I had some more washers here and they've disappeared. See if that fits around it. Okay, that's 3/8, 5/16, and that is too small, so it's probably 10 millimeter or something, but this 3/8 right here will work. I'll put this on like that. I'll put that there, and then we'll see if I can get that wire in there, which I don't know if I can or not. I may need something thinner. Okay guys, you can see I did some creative engineering right there. I did not have one of those to go up to the hardware store and get one. So, I mean, that would probably work for a while, but, if I'm going to, jerry rig something, I'm going to, jerry rig it properly. Okay, so let me get that cut out of there, and I also need to put a little bit of grease right there, which I happen to brought a little bit with me. I don't want to put too much in there. I don't want to get hot and running on my leg if I'm all dressed up and everything. Just a little bit. So let me get that cut out of there, and we'll get. Alright, I got that thing on there. I, like I said, had to do a little creative engineering, but, it may be there's a boot or something inside that shifter cable knob right there that is worn out. I don't know, but you may have to buy the whole assembly. But this was a relatively cheap repair, and it works. So okay guys, a little like I said, backyard engineering saved the day. Alright, Homestead Prepper out.